Happy New Year, Frank.
Happy New Year, Sheena. I could still see some of the confetti outside.
Still a party out there.
Yes.
So even though we didn't surpass the 2022 leasing activity, 2023 still did end on a relatively positive note.
Yeah, I'd say so. We had north of 27 million square feet of leasing activity, and yes, even though that did not surpass the 29 million square feet that we had in 2022, downtown and midtown both had their single strongest years of leasing activity since 2019. Now, at the end of the year, a couple of large deals really helped both those markets. The Paul Weiss deal on Avenue of the Americas, Manhattan's largest single deal in 4 years, by the way, and the City of New York at 150 William Street helped downtown. But you know what? 2 out of 3 markets ain't bad.
That's more positivity than I expect from you. So.
Yes, and a great meatloaf quote for those who know.
So we don't usually talk about Brooklyn, but obviously we track Brooklyn as well. How did Brooklyn fare at the end of the year?
At the end of the year, Brooklyn was really on the other side of the spectrum. Leasing activity in that market was down nearly 80% quarter over quarter. The largest single deal was the Safe Horizon 20,000 square foot lease at 41 Flatbush. So not as strong in that market.
Well, something to monitor, but moving back to Manhattan, the year has already started off with a few transactions that, hopefully that kicks off leasing activity for the year.
I think so. Definitely a strong start. We had the King & Spalding deal at 1290 Avenue of the Americas, the MLB PA deal at 1325 Avenue of the Americas. So not bad for only being about, I don't have my watch, 72 hours or so in the month of January.
Right. And we'll have to see what happens over the year. I mean, obviously there were also a few subleases that came on the market this week.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of large ones, north of 500,000 square feet in total, just within the first few days. We had a large block of sublet space come on at 205th Avenue, a very large sublet block of space come on the market at 1675 Broadway. So even though we ended 2023 with the lowest sublet supply in more than a year, the first few days in January, I think, are giving us a little bit of caution.
So we'll stay positive for the rest of the year.
I'll try to. Happy New Year.